It was the first Sunday in January, and all of the student athletes had reported to campus. It's our very first track and field indoor practice of the season, so there were about 90 to 100 of our student athletes all crammed into Schulte Sports Center. There was really nothing extraordinary about that practice except for the fact that, first practice after everybody gets back from winter break, they're a little bit out of shape, breathing a little hard, and Stephen was no exemption to that happening, and it didn't look like anything out of the ordinary until I was talking with my event group, glanced over and saw him on the ground. Angel and I went over and found Stephen against the wall, laying on the ground, seizing. After assessing him, we saw that he was turning whitish, bluish, grayish in the face in color.
Coach Keel could not find a pulse, and she instructed me to look for a pulse, and I checked both in his neck and in his wrist to find a pulse, and I could not find one. At that moment, we realized that it was a really severe situation, and we had to act really quickly.
And I decided that I needed to act quickly, and I started doing chest compressions.
After he had given 30 chest compressions, I did a chin tilt and lift and gave 2 breaths for mouth to mouth. Hayden went back to compressions. I did 2 more mouth to mouth breaths, and in the meantime, Angel had been really great and gone and got the AED from the wall that was literally 10 feet away. It was complete silence in this room with a full track basketball court, 95 student athletes, 5 more coaches, just complete silence. You could hear a pin drop. It never occurred to me that Stephen was actually dead lying on the ground. There was no oxygen getting to his lungs, to his brain, to the rest of his body. So yeah, he was literally dead in front of us, and it never once crossed my mind that we were going to lose him.